Thank you so much for joining today. In today's video, I would like to give you an overview about parity conditions. In financial management or international business finance, we try to calculate what exchange rates in the future should be, whether there's an arbitrage relationship, or how to calculate forward exchange rates. And in order to do so, we use parity conditions, which means we use certain formulas to ensure there is no arbitrage opportunity. Arbitrage means there is no risk-free profit. So you can't exchange or get a currency in one country, buy a product in this country, sell the product in another country at a cheaper price, and make a profit without risk. In the real world, those parity conditions do not really exist because we always have trading costs, tariffs, transportation costs, which in the theoretical world are not included. That's why we are making those. That's why we can make those assumptions here. We have 5 parity conditions in total, which I will introduce in a bit. So what are we trying to do? First, we look at, okay, if interest rate in one country and in the other country changes, what effect does this has on my expected percentage change of foreign currency spot rate? So we are looking at, okay, if I know I have a country that has a different interest rate than another country, what does it mean for the exchange rate in this country? We use IFE, which is International Fisher Effect. What we also want to do is we look at inflation. If we know that one country has higher inflation than another country, it gives us another indication on what the future expected spot rate should be. Here we are using purchasing power parity, absolute or relative. The combination between interest rate and expected inflation is covered by Fisher effect, which basically says if we experience inflation in one country, the nominal interest rate should adjust for it. So it will have an impact on interest rate and then will have an impact on our exchange rate. Unbiased forward rate. Forward rate is another parity condition that basically says we can approximate our forward rate based on the expected future spot rate. Yeah, and then the last one, if we look at interest rate differential, similar to IFE, we can use interest rate parity. Yeah, so these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parity conditions: unbiased forward rate, International Fisher Effect, purchasing power parity, interest rate parity, and Fisher Effect. Yeah, and with those formulas, which I will introduce in another video, we can make certain assumptions about future exchange rates, forward rates. We could also do some calculation on what inflation we expect in certain countries and so on. Yeah, short introduction. I will go into detail for each of those parity conditions in some of the other videos. Thank you so much. Bye bye.